Got a little rain coming in, getting windy. Love this trail. I'm going to give you the rundown on the Helping Hospitality Katy Trail run. So here's the who, what, and why. So I've been in the hotel business for almost 40 years. I love travel, and I especially love the team members who love to serve. So when I'm not at work, I'm a husband, I'm a dad, I'm a friend, I'm a grandfather, and I like to run a lot. Half marathons, marathons, 50 milers, 100 milers, what they call ultra marathons. I'm not really fast, I'm fast-ish, but I can go a long distance. Yeah, running's pretty much my favorite. My wife thinks I'm nuts. She might be right. So we've talked about the who, let's talk about the what. Frontline hospitality team members love nothing better than to serve others, and they can't do that right now. The Above and Beyond Foundation has started this initiative that they call Helping Hospitality. And the whole idea is to get dollars into the pockets of those team members that aren't able to work right now because of the pandemic. So let me tell you the what about the Katy Trail. So it starts south of Kansas City, goes to north of St. Louis, 237 miles. It sits on an old railroad bed. The Katy Trail stands for Kansas, Texas, Missouri. It should be the Katy Mo Trail, I guess. I've always had this dream of running the whole distance. I don't know if I can do 237. A really good goal is one that's kind of equal parts excitement and abject fear, and I have both of those inside. So they have something called an FKT, or a fastest known time. So the fastest known time on the Katy Trail is 3 days, 18 hours, 12 minutes, and 3 seconds. Can I beat that? I don't know. And on to the why. This pandemic has put a big bullseye in the travel industry. So how about the why of the run? I've always been fascinated by the Katy Trail, its beauty, its history, and I've always dreamed of running that distance. And this would have remained a dream without a higher purpose. And I think we have one together right now. So let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Thank you for joining me on the Katy Trail. Thank you for helping hospitality. And thank you for clicking on that donate button. I guarantee it'll be the best feel-good click of the day. All right, we'll see you out there. All right, good morning. We are at the start of the Katy Trail in Clinton, Missouri. The start is right down there behind me, and it is 4 o'clock exactly. And I'm gonna hit the start button here. There we go. Okay, 4 o'clock, and we're heading out, and it's Friday, and it's starting to rain. We got a little lightning and thunder behind us, but I think we'll be all right. So, okay, love you, hon. Bye. See ya. And we're 0.14 miles into the start of the Katy Trail. Got some light rain, some lightning all around. Good temperatures, about 60 degrees. Light breeze, just about perfect running weather. I don't think it'll stay like that. A little over 12 miles into the FKT attempt on the Katy Trail run for Helping Hospitality. I went into this thing thinking maybe we'll gather a couple $1,000s or so. We've done over 10 times that, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's a lovely morning here and probably a great time to show some gratitude. All right, we're about mile 17 or so up in Windsor. I find my wife here somewhere. Some people might ask, you know, how do you stay hydrated and what do you eat while you're out on the trail? You know, for just a race, it'd be gels or something like that, but for an ultra, Egg McMuffins. Now this is social distancing. 22, 23 miles or so, haven't seen a single person. There goes my pacer. I could have sworn we've been going uphill, but I bet once we start going downhill, I'll swear we're going uphill. We're in Sedalia. Town's kind of dead. We're a little over 48 miles. They've done some pretty cool work here back about 110 years ago to clear things out for the railroad. My legs are getting tired. I guess 48 miles will do that to you. But when you get tired, suck it up, Buttercup. Just got past mile 70, probably about an hour away from Boonville. My pacer Dan is going to join me tonight. So Pacer Dan is an expert babysitter. He has taken me through Leadville numerous times, would have never made it through without him. I don't know why he puts up with me, but he's going to come and join me tonight, and we're going to see how many miles we can get in. We're up to, I think, about $28,500, which is amazing. And a huge thank you again. Can't tell you how much I appreciate your support and all that you're doing for some very, very good people that are going to appreciate it even more than me. All right, we're 24 hours into the Katy Trail run. I think 95.7 miles, and there's a couple detours, so this whole thing is going to turn out to be like 242, somewhere in there.
Like that.
Yeah, so everybody that gave $237 is going to
have to buck up.
Pony up another $5,
Yep.
I think is the way it's going to work.
Yeah.
So let's see, how are you feeling?
Me, I'm fine.
You're fine.
But I'm only at 20 miles.
I am seriously ready for a nap. Starting to develop some pretty nice blisters on my feet. We're at mile 115 and Dan's work is done, keeping me out there a lot longer than I wanted to stay out there. So he did his job. That's what great pacers do. I am tired, and I'll tell you what, 115 miles is the furthest I've ever run before, so I have no idea what's coming up, but I do have a newfound respect for David Storrs and JT Hardy, who hold the current FKT, and this is going to be tough. I'd say about a 50-50 chance of having to give everybody refunds. No, you're not getting refunds. But thank you very much for your support. You guys have done great, and we're almost to $30,000. So whoever puts us over the $30,000 level, they should get something special, like maybe some Katy Trail worn socks or something.
Oh,
something.
we got plenty of those.
Yeah, washed or
socks.
unwashed, just whatever you'd want. I had a little nap, and I'm ready to get back out there, and I wanted to introduce my wife, Tammy, who's been my crew chief through every one of my races, and she's absolutely amazing. She is a logistical expert, genius, and helps make sure that we have everything that we need to try and survive one of these things. So thank you, honey, appreciate that. It's 86 degrees out here, and I have too much Scandinavian blood to do well in 86 degrees, so I'm going to take it pretty easy here. Let's see, we're at 121.8 miles, and I figure that's about the halfway point with the detours that we had. And I've been thinking a little bit about the last 12 hours or so, because I went through a pretty low stretch. You can't let those low moments determine what your future is going to look like. Don't let that define you, because things will get better. And just a few hours later, after a little bit of rest, I had a completely new attitude, felt 100% better. Now I know there'll be some more low periods to come, but I also know I'll bounce back. You're better than you think you are. You can do more than you think you can. Get yourself a little bit of rest, maybe a couple ibuprofen. All right, I'd like to introduce my good friend Frank Evans here, and he's going to help pace through the night. He lives up in Washington area, Missouri, and so he's very familiar with the trail. I would say, besides donating for the cause here, one thing you might want to do too is donate blood, because the one thing that we have in common is we're maybe the two clumsiest runners on the trail. We both have broken ribs on the Leadville 100 trail, although I'm a little jealous because Frank has actually gone to the hospital in Leadville, and I have not had that experience yet.
It's a great one.
Yes, yeah. So, all right, we're going to have a good night. Feeling pretty good right now, and I know that will change. Here's the wrap up from last night. We We went through some dark times together, didn't we, Frank?
We saw a nice copperhead while we were out there.
Yeah, we did.
Luckily we saw it before it was too late.
This man's a great pacer. He went 40 miles. No, actually 39.25, and this is how you can tell he's a real runner. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to go out and run the other 0.75 so I get 40.
That's the way you do it, right?
That's how we do.
I'm at 165 miles, so got another 50 miles in last night. Try and get another 40 in today and then finish things up tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Frank, thanks for all your help.
You bet.
Good job.
Anytime.
All right. We are 169.2 miles into the run at this point, which frankly is, you know, a lot of running, but it's a lot of hiking. You just keep moving forward. That's a big part of it. Today's an especially challenging day because the temperatures are getting up there. So if I'm glowing a little bit, that's the reason for that. We are doing this though for, I think, a really good cause. Could have been you, could have been me, could have been anybody. I want to unpack a little bit more though, because there's a psychological component to this that I think is really important. People that get into the service industry are generally not starting out there because they want to get rich. Yeah, there's opportunities to move up, make more money, but the reason they're there in the first place is because they're good at making other people happy. And they get an intrinsic reward when they do that. And right now when they're staying home, not only are they missing out on the financial paycheck, but they're missing out on the psychological paycheck as well. That intrinsic reward that makes them happy for making other people happy. So what's going on with the run here? My legs are sore, my feet are blistered, they look terrible, and I feel absolutely awesome. Mile 181.8. These miles at the end are kind of like dog miles. It's like takes 7 regular miles to make one of these at the end. They just get a little tougher. We're starting to see some storms brewing out there, getting a little noisy, but hopefully that'll cool things down a little bit because it is hot and steamy right now. Whoa. This is a good time to have a really good crew. So we got some really heavy rain and some storms coming through. Had to hole up in the car for a little bit, change a shirt, and temperatures dropped 20 degrees. I'm going to try and get to either Dutzow or Augusta tonight and make for a 40 or 50 miler tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I would be hard pressed to find a time when I've been this soaked. Into the fray. Good morning from Augusta. We've got 7.7 miles under our belts this morning, and I think 39 or 40 to go. And Pacer Frank got up early this morning. We had a marvelous sunrise again, and he's going to turn it over to Pacer Paul. And Paul is pacing because he didn't want to donate any money. Is that right?
No, I donated money too.
Oh, okay. He did that too. All right. You're a good man. Okay. So everybody, thanks for all your help, and hopefully we can get up to, is it Matchins or Matchins? Yeah. We don't know how to pronounce it yet, so if you can correct us on that, that'd be great. But we're going to get up there by 10:12 tonight, 10 p.m. That's the plan. Hopefully we'll beat that, but you never know what's going to happen. This is Paul Foreman, and for those of you that don't know him, Paul is a grizzled industry veteran. We've actually worked together for about 30 years. I've always kind of worried about Paul a little bit, but when he brought me watermelon today, it's like he is the greatest person in the whole world. I've got exactly 26.2 miles left to go in the Katy Trail. I forgot what it is, FKT. That's how my brain's working right now. Hitting one of those low spots. It's part of why I wore my Leadville shirt, because I've learned so much from that race in terms of digging deep. We're at mile 229.5, and I think we've got about 240 or so to go. I came around the corner at the family arena, and all of my jury friends were here to cheer us on, and I just want to say thank you to all of them. You guys are awesome. I've been pretty lucky today. I've got friends popping up all over to stop in, and it's during a pretty tough time right now. I'm worn out because it's so warm. There's another one.
You wouldn't be wearing all black when it's this hot out.
No, only some big dummy would wear black.
I know. Go with you for a little bit.
Oh,
Give you
cool.
Some encouragement.
Yep, we could use it.
You're gonna break the record here.
A bit of a dust up out there. The wind's blowing hard. That is all dust. Wow. All right. And we're not even making it for a change. We got about 3.9 miles left, I think, if we're right. And we're walking along this beautiful field of winter wheat. And I'm very fortunate to have Meredith out here pacing me through the end. Yeah, it looks lovely out. What could go wrong? Of course it's raining. What would make it more epic? And they probably extended the trail too. It's probably longer. Hey guys. Listen for this. Yep, that's it. 245.1 miles. Thank you everybody. You guys have been awesome. And I am so grateful for all the support that you provided for helping hospitality. I know that if some people miss the window to donate, we'll keep it open for a couple more days. All right.
Here comes the rain.
Yep. Thanks everybody. Good job.